Hi, I'm Mark from LM Small Engine. Today we'll be working on a John Deere Z-Track, the 355R. Well, we're not going to work on the mower itself. It's going to be this Briggs and Stratton 22 horsepower, 40 cubic inch engine. Starter don't work, and they put a new battery in there. I can almost imagine what happens. Starters rarely go out, but when they don't work, what people do is they'll take a pair of pliers or a hammer and tap on the starter. There's little fresh dents on the side of the starter. That's why I know they did that. They didn't say it, but you can tell. And they probably figured their battery was dead when they put the battery in there. But when they tap on them starters, the magnets that are glued on the outside, when they tap on it, parts of that magnet break off and they get caught between the magnets and the armature. So I'll show you an easy way to change the starter on these motors. You have to do a lot of work, but it's not hard work. And we'll do it step by step so you know how to do it. So I hope you enjoy the video. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is take the cable off the starter. It's a 7/16 nut. Definitely need a new air filter. We took this off here because we have to use a 1/4-inch nut driver and take them two screws out there. Pretty much all the twin cylinder Briggs are all the same steps to take. So not just for this particular motor, are all basically the same. Okay, we got a bunch of 3/8 inch head bolts on the side to lift this cover off. We don't have to tape them bolts all the way out, just take them off and they'll slide off. But first, tape this flywheel cover off. And them are 5/16. And that just pops off. You don't need to take these all the way out. Take off the fuel pump real quick. That's a 5/16 on these. Some are 3/8, but this one's 5/16. And all you gotta do is slide that off. Okay, now we gotta take this nut off here and take out this plastic fan here. It's a lot of work, but it's not hard. Some of these only have 2 bolts that hold this fan up. Grab a socket for that. 1.25 inches. Before we pull it off, I'm going to spray a little penetrating oil on there. Don't want to lose that flywheel key. But now we'll take this bolt out and this bolt out. And there we go. The 2 starter bolts. And them are 1/2 inch, or we could use the Torx. And that's how I get the starter out of there. You gotta take a lot of stuff up. It's not hard work. It just takes a little bit of time. I have a real good used one. I don't have a new one, but the new one spins good. Or the good used one spins. The other one, you couldn't even spin it. Now we'll hook up the cable. Make sure they're nice and snug. And we'll slide our flywheel key in here. Get all these started before you tighten them down all the way. Make sure they're all lined up. Okay, put the fuel pump on them two little pins there. We're gonna get a new filter, air filter for that. Other one's in pretty bad shape. I'm gonna go grab a air filter for this. Okay, now the moment of truth, I guess. Well, it starts right now. Wow. Well, I hope this video helps you out. Like I said, changing the starter on these V-twins is pretty much all the same for all of them. So I hope this video helps you out. I appreciate you watching. If you like my videos, please press the like button. Please subscribe. You guys have a good afternoon.